Representative Coutu.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I rise in opposition today for this amendment, and I have concerns. Recently, it was recognized from Moody's that our bond rating would have a negative outlook, and they directly address the fact that we are too focused on a small minority of our citizens who pay a big burden of our taxes. It's definitely a concern to really not follow through with the promise that we made when we established the budget, which the majority voted on and passed. I also must say that for people like myself, I expected us to be back probably even earlier than this, just because of the fact that I didn't see that the budget really had structural changes that would make a difference long term. Moody's also went on to say that in order for Connecticut to really get themselves away from having the fourth worst credit rating in American states, we should, one, would have to raise taxes on the middle class drastically, or secondly, drastically cut state spending. And I personally don't see how this amendment, this bill does that. I am also concerned that we are basically taking funding from the following year, which was allocated with our rainy day fund, and moving it to this year, which is another thing that Moody's told us we should not be doing, is building over $60 billion now in unfunded liabilities. Basically, we're taking another $100 million from next year and moving it to this year. So for those reasons, and just the bottom line that we're breaking another promise, which has been a long trend, I have some serious concerns about this action, and I hope my colleagues in the House will realize we can't keep on operating our state the way we're operating it, or else we will potentially have the worst credit rating in America. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.